chashanda kuti mwana wako iye akwana zvese zvandinokuitira everything. I couldn't believe it. Okay, hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. It's your couple manyama. Okay, it's your couple Ru and Tendai, Ruimbo and Tendai.
Tendai and Ruimbo.
Papi bajo boja nzuruvimbo. Alright, variko.
So it's your favorite couple, Tendai and Ruimbo.
Okay. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and make sure you share the link with everyone, your relatives, your friends, including your enemies, guys, because they need to know what's keeping you occupied.
What's keeping you happy.
Exactly. So today we just decided to share a story with you about the way this guy reacted when
and the way this lady reacted
when I got pregnant for our first baby. So yeah, this is what happened. The thing is, okay, so this is what happened actually. You know,
entanglement.
So yeah, things happened, and yes, I got pregnant before marriage. So varsity. So you know, of course it took us time to indulge, but when we now indulged, so I got pregnant, and I'm sure this pregnancy 15 March 2016.
How do you even know the dates?
That's what I suspect. It was 5th. Actually, I know. Yes, I know.
I don't even know.
So it was like on the 15th of March 2016 when this happened. So I was supposed to go for my period on the 21st of March. Period ding. Period got Duan. And I just want to pan up a sing chachaya. Chato buruka zvaendwa zvadhakwa. So this is what now happened. So do you know this thing kind of just soka guys understand what you say. Like for example, I'm a person, I got an animal, like my dad and my mom, even my siblings, like I was never a broke person. But suddenly that time, guys, I got so broke. I was wondering, I even wondered, sorry, what's this? What's the meaning of this? What is this?
But I have a question for you. How did you even know the date? Like, Shani said she could see a date. Like, is there a specific, reason why that date is in your head?
Yeah, there's a specific reason, because I had, like I said, my period was supposed to be on the 21st of March.
I mean, how did you get to know the date? Like,
that's the day we did it. And I won't know.
Wasn't gonna do the date.
Just like Mukampunzo's anniversary in church, he won't even tell you.
Fast forward to the story.
Okay, so so this is what now happened. I suddenly got broke. I did a pregnancy test. Papa snakana 1 week because my period was supposed to be on the 21st, and this happened on the 15th of March.
This is what happened. I used to have a Visa card on the from my mom. I've been married a pension and stuff like that. So now on the Shansa card, when you're growing up, you would actually steal money from your parents and stuff like that. So that time, mom's going out Tanzania. So I go see a card. Upon card, so but now I try to think my morning after school. Card sinamare. About 100 broke, nothing no bad. You can continue.
Okay, and then Suddenly, guys, I got broke. Go broke, guys. Chineke. So I knew kuti mawanato tanga. So, like I was saying, fast forward. After 1 week, I went kumba kwao. So, like, mkaje brother yacho. Then I was like, I need to do a pregnancy test. I did the pregnancy test.
Before a pregnancy test,
okay. 1 week imomo, guys. Ndakangoita fenre Fanta zvekutodaro. I'm a person aisafarira Fanta. Ndaifarira na lemon and a Fanta grape, but that time ndakaita so 1 week iroro, guys. Like, it's weird. 1 week iroro, suddenly I just wanted Fanta orange all of a sudden. Then apananda skipper futi period ka and kangozoti mawanato tanga
apatagara kure ne mashops ka sataita zvotenga kuma tuck shop which tuck shop kuti wane Fanta specifically ka
yeah.
So I would go kure kufamba kunotengera idzi Fanta much.
So after that, even that nditori kuuse ndiri kuchikoro, I would make sure that I'm drinking Fanta. Guys, this happened in just a space of 1 to 1.5 weeks. So after that, we did a pregnancy test, and oh my gosh, it was my first pregnancy test in my whole life. Like, so what then just happened, then boom.
Mkazo
brother actually akabva pregnancy test, and then she just looked at the pregnancy test and then she threw it in my, like, oh my god. Then she was like, welcome to motherhood. I'm like, what? This is drama in my life. Like, at that moment in time, guys, ndakaona hora hospitari manzwa. Like, I just went blank. Zvekuti kucomforta kwese kwavanga vakuita yange yatofiri kwandiri. And then I just told Tendai I'm going back to school. I went back to school. Aikoko nanda kutsvaga maplan. Kudodai daddy wangu nditumirewo mari. Vakungopa my excuse. Not ekuti handina mari. For the first time in my life, my dad was giving me excuses. My mom was giving me excuses. I'm like, what's happening, Panapa? Then after that, I just engaged this girl, Satari Mazita. But I was close to this girl, and I'm not going to say her name for some reasons. Like, Atokura, not my age, not my friend, but I actually take her as my sister. I approached her. I'm like, I need your help. Dovati, ukuda help ye. Then I'm like, I messed up. I'm pregnant and ndufanaita plan. You know that thing, Ekuti, this has never happened to you before and you're just blank. You don't know what to do. What homo confusion. That was my state. And that time, I just stopped talking to Tendai for some days because Daimbo wronga plan. Nanda dread really my plan ipapo. And then, you know, akatondi batabo, like, she was now scared with what was I going to do. Obati, let's meet up. We met up. Then tuvatataura that discussion, I'm pregnant. So nandaita tuma inquiry nandatodzonzanzonizo to abort. It's $90. And I'm like, dopa ndakatanga kungwafa kamari. Guys, I suddenly got broke. I never ran dry. Like, I really appreciate my parents. Guys, my parents did everything for me. But time you guys, I just got broke. Guys, I actually feel like crying, but anyways, it's okay. So I spoke to the girl. Actually, she's a mother of 3 now. She's not a girl. I told her, then I told her, what is the guy saying? Because it doesn't matter. It's not about the guy. I'm afraid of my father. I don't know how my father will react. My father has been there, and I just disappoint just like this. This is going to be such a great disappointment to my parents and my siblings. Like, she goes, no, but this is something that has happened. You can't do that. Like, from the word go, you can't do that. No, I'm doing it. Okay, I'm the one who's going to help you need this thing. But Tendai, they had a conversation. Tendai akamudza. Then
she came to me and she was like, oh, this is the situation. What do you think? And then I said, But there's no way it's not my baby because we did something. So if I say it's not my baby, then I'm being a bit rough, and maybe I'm not being responsible enough. So I did accept. I said yes, it's my child. It's probably yes, it is my child. So she was like, she told me that, so your girlfriend is thinking of aborting. Are you in for it? Then Vanamuz and Gada, no. Me and abortion, we don't get along. So, and she wasn't even taking my calls. She wasn't picking up my calls. Like she went mere on me. Like she wasn't even communicating me.
Guys.
Anga hate towards me, like, hey, go to. So I told the lady, I said, nah, me and abortion, no. So I don't know how you're gonna handle that situation. So when I realized that's when I took my phone this other time. I remember sending a long message, and then I told her that if you abort that child, then me and you, we are done. That's it.
He forgot to tell you what made me akati. If you do that, remember uti ukunopinda jeri.
Yeah.
Number 1 ukupinda jeri remeda. Number 2 ukupinda jeri rekuti you've aborted. I mean, during that time zvaitotyisa kwete zvako mazuva izvi kuti like yakutoita it's the norm.
But it's not like Nembatirira anyway. But
but he was serious about it.
It was the feeling of just thinking, I love this person, and just thinking of aborting the child that we had. Obviously, Tishtam scans, but still, at the end of the day, my beliefs.
And then so the girl came back to me. I'm not going to disclose the name. And okay, so this is the thing, Ru. I'm going to help you. I'm like, good. That was a phone call. Then Vauya could use it. And guess what? Achiburuka motkar make. Dagona achiburuka na Tendai. I'm like, what's this? Unnecessary drama and cut me life mangu. I asked her why she had brought Tendai along, but instead she was like, Tendai has something to say. Then Tendai said a lot of stuff. I know, Auntie Shandy, I know Urukuchkari your dad, but I'm taking full responsibility. Yes, Auntie Shandina as well, but I love you so much and I would want my baby. He said a whole lot of stuff. But at that moment in time, guys, I was so much scared of my dad, and
she's even crying, right?
Like, guys, that time they told out of course I understood it's a rare case. You could see a guy and a whole bunch of I don't know. Then I was like, you know what, guys, I got angry and then I just walked away, I remember. And then this girl definitely knew Kuti I was going to take that move. I may know how. So fast forward, so that passed. Then it was during the week. Then on a Friday I decided to go home, Kumba. So I got home and my mom was there. She was alone. Then then I was like, Mamachi, turn off. Then I was like, Mamachi, I have a lot of assignments and so I'm going back Kuchkoro today. So Nangoya Kutingokone and the likes. And all of a sudden my mom was like, Ruvimbo. Then I'm like, yes, that moment I knew Kuti. Because guys, say, but I was one person Kuti, my mom minded trust as and I knew Kuti, my God, this is it. Like nandi munhu kuti naenda isabura zvekutodaro, so I don't know, ndakatombomira for a while kufunga kuti vanenge vainzwira kupi, because there are only 3 people vainyatsoziva, that's Tendai, me and the girl. So zvadaro ndobva I'm like nyaya yei, ndobva ndangotarisa pasi, ndakatsikitsira pasi and zvikanzwimba hauna nhumbu, ndabva ndangosimudza musoro. Guys, ipapenga isina kana 3 weeks ya, ndobva ndangoti ndinayo. Then as a mother vataura, but you know what, one thing I appreciate, vakataura makashaya chakati here, makashaya chakati here, where did this happen, Ruvimbo? And I really knew kuti at that time I have disappointed her so much. Zvekutombotya zvanga zvapa side, nandatone fear yekuti I have just disappointed them. It's a disappointment to parents, especially if vachikwitira zvese and the likes, but love took over, of course. Then I couldn't explain myself to my mom, of course, I couldn't. But I knew that I had disappointed Shiptunaro. Then my sister came over that day. I'm not sure if they had planned it, but my sister came and my mom was like, like, my mom is that person that comfortable. Like, I appreciate her so much. Fast forward, we went Tendai, just not going to my talks, as in sister, which one this seems like it, don't stress. We have to look for the way forward. At that moment in time, I said to Tendai, but I didn't want to hear Tendai. Then fast forward of the story, I now asked my mom, how did you know? And guess what? It's the girl whom I had asked help from, who was afraid that I might do something stupid. And akaona kuti it's a do or die thing. Went to my mom straight back up, I could use it. I went straight to my mom. So in pandakazoshika zvanga zvatoitwa kudhara, pandakazoshika Friday zvanga zvatoitika kudhara. And then she told me zvikanzi handitokwanise kukurova, ndinenge ndichikuroverei because zvatoitika. Tikakukwadza, then what? Guys, I still remember her face that day. I could see its disappointment yega. And now the next thing it's kuti I'm just going to be disowned by my parents. But I don't want to lie to you. After that was found out muna March. And initially muna nofana ubva toendeswa, you know, kune the guy's house chichichi. But Tendai's family, they asked for time yekumbo gadzira tunvisisa. And then, well, saka I was home kusvika May, and then ndobvandazoenda kwana Tendai. I now got nazororwa in October, musi wekusungirwa, like kusungirwa to go back to your mom kuti unozharira ikoko. That's the day. Then vakata papa. Before that, my dad came back from where he used to stay. He came back, like, outside the country. I was really scared to see him. He gave me a phone call and he was like, Ruvimbo urukupi. I'm left with only, he had come, I think, for 9 days. He said, Rimbo urukupi, nakukona. And I was like, dakuno disonwa pana. I went, because ndakabva ndatizira kudzokera kurezi kuuse it. I went, and guys, to my surprise, he didn't even talk about kutwaita nhumbu or what. It was just like you now have a responsibility. Make sure uchashanda kuti mwana wako iye akwana zvese zvandinokuitira everything. I couldn't believe it. Number one, I knew I had disappointed. Number two, I just couldn't believe my eyes. Huh? What? Is this my dad? Like, I try expect what tutanga kuvunza kuti chakati, but instead he was like, mwana wako not go spoiler the same way we used to spoil you. Hapana chanofana kushaya. He actually started reminding me vachitoseka vachiti wewe ukuremember Turkey yawaenda nayo ku boarding school 3 mabhegi akazara chikafu. You know, the conversation was totally different. So to me, I was like, huh? Ndakatotanga kutoona Mwari papo. And for some reason, I didn't know hangu kuti zviri kubva kupi, but I just learned to appreciate my parents, my siblings. Everyone was there for me. Everyone was there, even for Tendai. I thought kuti Changova, you know, that kind of person. But guys, everyone was there for us. It wasn't, to me, it wasn't so good and pleasant. And I also remember, my friend Anonzi Natasha, the first person I told I was pregnant, that I was free to tell some people after I realized kuti my dad, I was like, you know, I couldn't believe it. Up until date, I still can't believe it. Like, she's 8 years. Ndikatomtarisa, you know, I just look at her and I just feel like crying. I'm like, this blessing came to me for a reason. I can't in my life for a reason. Some things happen for the good. Yes, it might be the wrong turn to us here on earth, but trust me, some of these things, they'll start making sense later on in your life. Because at that moment in time, number one, I started thinking, okay, then I was you said what was my life going to be like? Maybe I would have exchanged 20 partners. Ndatanga kufunga shakawanda, and up until date I think about it and I'm like, it's not all, nothing is perfect, but I can safely tell you that Jesus Jakaitika, even reactiro yakaita my parents, my siblings, everyone, it was such a wonder to me. And I'm just here to encourage someone with that situation. Of course, it's not a situation but always think ahead. Why did this happen? Here we are today. We are Babana Mai Gondo. We got married Takachata. We have 2 kids now, 2 beautiful daughters, and how it started, to history, you know, and considering where we are right now. And by the way, I attained everything. You know, that kind of thing. But I'm here, of course, in a degree, and I mean, you know. But the fact I attained that degree. I remember for graduation day, you remember, I'm the degree, like my classmates. And also not forgetting my classmates, I could use it. Guys, those people were such an amazing team, I don't know how to explain the love they gave to me. Everyone was very supportive. Like, Naito Sekwa. Nefika maternity a class like night draper. But I'm very grateful But in class mango I can't mention you all by name. I can mention just but a few. There is Natasha, there is Michelle, there is Charmaine, Anna Skumbuzo, Anna Craig, Anna Tongai, Anna. Guys, there are just a lot. I just remembered a few, but everyone was there for me. And then during that time, my other friend again, Anonzinyasha, and guys, it was just some of these people Zoti vakatoira life for a reason. So I'm just grateful for my parents, my siblings, friends. Everyone was very supportive, guys. Kuatiri nasi panapa. We have been together for 8 years now, and I mean 8 years in marriage. We dated for and I don't know how we met. Don't you for how long and how it all started. It actually didn't start manje like as in Paduzina 2014. It had started way back. But I just want to leave this message, guys. When some of these things happen, chimbomira chill, not why did it happen. Who knew today nasi kuti muri kutotiona pa YouTube tichitotaura nyaya yedu? Who knew today kuti ndinenge nchitogulowa so ndakatsukira kudai? So who knew kuti Sudameno anenge achitoita kunge our very own Ricky Ross? Who knew? Like, who knew? I'm very grateful, and to my mom and dad, I will always appreciate you. I will always and I'll forever appreciate. And to my siblings, Bamunashe, my Taku, Gashi, Andrew, my Simbi guys, for the undying support, and my friends, and of course my husband. I very much appreciate him, and even some of his family members. I really appreciate them. Above all, I just thank God for everything, for the gift of life, and I thank God he did not allow me to make the movie and Pekutanga, because now I'm very proud. I'm a mom of 2 and it don't my maka because of Makawache. So much love for all of you.
Yeah, it sounds like this video was meant for her to talk. I don't have very much more words to say, anything to say. I think the next video I'm going to do around. So until next time, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Bye. We love you.